What's up, y'all? So today we have Piers Morgan, we have Kelly Maloney. They're basically talking about this award, and it's this gender neutral acting award that they're talking about. And we're in an interesting time, right? Where usually the awards are either if it's in a men's division or a women's division, but now we have gender neutral awards, right? Hey, look, this is a really interesting topic. Obviously, it's sensitive, so viewer discretion is advised for you sensitive folks out there, okay? We getting right into it. Without further ado, let's rock!
Nice.
What's your view of this? I mean, are we heading towards a gender-neutral
On the
world?
spot?
Towards a gender-neutral world where you can't actually say his or her or mankind or any of these things?
I think some people would like it to go that way, but I think its political correctness gone absolutely mad. I think there's always going to be a difference. I mean, you can have a single award for certain professions, but you couldn't have that in football or boxing because it has to. How can you compare a female boxer with a male boxer? How can you compare a female footballer with a male
Right, I mean,
footballer?
Harry, look, here's the problem I have with it. It's twofold, really. One, I don't know why we're bothering with this. Everyone enjoys Best Actress awards at the Oscars. No one's complaining, but suddenly we have to change everything. Secondly, if there is one category, fewer actresses will win, just because there'll be one category. Thirdly, if there's real gender neutrality, then why don't we take it everywhere, like the Olympics? And we know the answer, because women wouldn't win anything apart from the equestrian event, I'm told. So,
Yes, so
are there
women
not a
would
lot-
win the equestrian
are
event. So
there
we
not
know
a lot
that
of-
actually when you equal out physicality, women and men are on a pretty level playing field. And physicality is a different
But
issue.
they're not, though, are they?
I think they would still win gymnastics too. I'm not gonna lie. Them women in them gymnastics, man, look, you can say what you want, but back to the video.
It is a different
If you
issue.
put the strongest, most powerful and fastest men against their female equivalents, the men would win.
But that, what we're looking at there
You
is a
accept that?
purely physical
Facts.
issue.
But you accept
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Facts.
absolutely. And I'm not saying
So you
we
accept
should.
there are really qualitative differences between men and women?
I accept there are physical differences between men and women, yes.
Do you know there are now 71 different gender options on Facebook?
I thought it was 50, actually.
Now, not for everyone, right? You can be gender neutral, you can be polygender, you can be a two-spirit person, you can be a woman, you can be bigender, cis female, cis woman, gender fluid, gender non-conforming, gender questioning, gender variant. I'm not making this up. 71 different ways.
How nice. And which one are you going to pick?
What is
Yes.
wrong with man and woman, boy and girl? What is wrong?
Piers, that left the train station a long time ago, my brother. That has been gone. That's you're not getting that back. You're not getting back. By the time we're in 2050, man, there may be 200. And by the way, this is an old clip. This is an old clip, right? So this is years ago, guys. This is years ago. And you know what's interesting? So this came across my timeline. The reason why I'm reacting to this specifically is this is kind of how this is not how it started. Of course, this has been around for a while, right? Even before this clip, Pierce kind of almost. I feel like he saw this coming. I mean, obviously now it's like way more prevalent, but it's interesting. He saw it coming. And by the way, whatever you are, if you're trans, if you're whatever you are, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, 70 though, I do think that's a bit much. I do think that's a bit much. 70, I don't think we need 70. I don't think we need 100. That's a lot. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm wrong. Back to the video.
Nothing. They haven't taken man and woman off that list. They're still on that list. They're just saying that actually, if we look at it for the first time in history and say, if we didn't just have these two options, what else could we have?
Who's invented all
What
these?
else could
But why
we
do we need
create?
them?
Because there are people out there who are saying, actually, that doesn't feel like me. That doesn't feel like I fit in those options.
With the greatest respect to these people, who are they to change the way that men and women have been categorised for thousands of
But
years?
they're not. They're not
Why
asking
should
you to
everybody
take
have
away
to now
men and
conform
women.
to this tiny minority who woke up one day and went, I now want to be called two-spirit person. Well, I want to be called Hiawatha. All right, that's fine.
Not us.
Call yourself what you
Petition
like.
Facebook.
But it shouldn't be a formal category, surely.
Why not? Why should it not? Nobody is saying you have to pick that category, Piers. You can still pick man. I can still pick woman. You have the choice.
Are we going to have a gender-neutral category at the Oscars?
I don't know, but I
For
think
the
what's interesting if
for
we
the
have
69 types of genders who are not covered by Best Actor and Best Actress, do we need to have a third category?
So what was interesting
Seriously?
about the MTV Awards was they actually went, you know what, this is open to everyone. And the reason we're doing it is because we have people saying to us, we just don't see the difference. We're not sure why it's there. The problem the Oscars have right now is that actually they're not the judging panel for them isn't probably diverse enough. So what you're going to get is a lot of unconscious bias, a lot of people voting for people who look like themselves because they know and understand it.
Kelly, you have been through an experience which is a minority experience from transitioning from one gender to another. You know what it's like when people are ignorant about that, perhaps have prejudice about it. Do you have some understanding of people who call themselves non-binary, don't define themselves as either male or women?
Society has a choice and you can choose. But, you are born male or female. That's what goes on your birth certificate. I know I've had my birth certificate changed now. And I think it has to be that way. And as you grow up, you can choose. But basically, you are a man or woman, whichever way you look at it.
Why does it have to be that way? That's the thing that I question, which is
Yeah, guys. So personally, her saying, why does it have to be that way? Because it is that way. There's a man and a woman, and they added the transgender on there too. And hey, look, right? The only thing that I'm not for is putting them in the sports, right? Because that's not fair. It's just not. On both sides, right? Obviously, more so the man than the woman. If you take a man, a biological man, and you put him in a female sport, whether it's boxing, whether it's swimming, biologically, our bone density is different. Literally, we're built different, right? It's just the way it is. It's just the way we were made. Back to the video.
Because many people think it is. It's not why does it have to be that way. It just is that way.
What were you born?
It's just that way. I was born a woman and I'm very happy to stay with that, but that's my choice.
But this is society gone mad, really.
I don't think it is. I think it's actually the fact that we've just never questioned it. We've never looked at it. We've never said, what if we had different options?
What does two-spirit person mean?
That's an Indian, I think. Actually, the Indians are called two-spirit because they actually believe you are
agender, androgyne, androgynous, bigender, cis female, cis male. I can't keep up with it. Nobody can. Neutrois is apparently a gender. Hi, identifies neutrois.
Well, Harriet, why not have 3 categories? One for men, one for women, and one for people who may define themselves differently.
It's non-binary. And I think that's a great starting point. But I do think what we've
You
got to
really
look
do.
at this is that
You think the Oscars should be... And now, the winner of the non-binary award for acting goes to...
Well, why not?
Why can we not...
Yo, Piers was a savage, man. He's still a savage. Back to the video.
Actually recognise
Why not? Because he's
category.
absolutely ridiculous.
Why can we not just have a category which is the best person in acting? Why is
Because
that?
women will lose out.
I agree they will now, but probably not forever, and not if we talk about it and explain why they lose
all the
out.
voting will be fixed.
No, but you could have...
And then there'll be a huge outcry that men were being discriminated against, etc.
Why is the voting any more likely to be fixed than
What
it
is wrong
now?
with it the way we have it? Best actor, best actress.
I'm giving up.
Kelly wants to
Why do we care? Kelly.
Yeah, nah, Kelly can't help it. Anyway. Hey, look, again, I'm cool with whatever anybody wants to identify with. I'm just not a fan of, like, you guys know my stance on that, right? The sports thing. I'm also not a fan of 70. 70. Hey, is it just me? Let me know. Do we need 70? Like, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe. No, we don't need 70. That's just my personal opinion, but I could be wrong. Do I think it's going to get better? No. Well, I should be an optimistic and say yes, but I'm just being honest. Like, now I will say it might. Let me be an optimistic, right? Because this is woke virus, and I think, I should be an optimistic, but I'm also a realist at the same time. And there could be more now. Keep in mind, this video is a bit older, right? So if anybody wants to comment, is there more than 70 now? Right? There may be 100 at this point. All right. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about Piers's take, and they're agreeing to disagree. They're being respectful, which is what I like, which it doesn't always work like that, right? Especially when you're talking about topics this sensitive, right? Let's just be honest, okay? All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you slap the like button, kick the subscribe button for more. Until next time, peace.